What's happening, y'all? It's Voch Lombardi. It is quick look season. In case you don't know what quick looks are, we do long form film sessions in actual draft season. That's like January or so, right? But in the meantime, in between time, we need to look at guys for the upcoming season, like their old film or whatnot. So we got some 2018 film on wide receiver Jeudy from Alabama, and I kind of want to take a look at him. And, whenever he gets drafted, we'll look at some more film and kind of come to a conclusion. But there are no conclusions being drawn today. We're just kind of going to look at Jerry and see what we can get from him. Slot receiver, 6'1" or so, 190, 195 or so, something like that. He's not in combine land yet, so we don't know for sure. He's a slot receiver. They mostly line him up in the slot. I don't have a good idea why, though. I think he got solid enough size and speed and all that to play outside. Not really sure. His route running is cool, but they play him inside. But one thing you can't do with Jerry Jeudy, and this play really sums him up, is you can't give him too much room to operate. Because, look, he's going to run to the numbers and get back inside to the brackets on you. The next thing you know, he's running past everybody, right? Like he's that super vertically, super speedy, fasty guy, right? So that's something that you're going to have to deal with when you're dealing with Jerry Jeudy. That's the big play. So his route running, I wouldn't say he's a super nuanced route runner. I wouldn't say that, but his routes do have suddenness to them, which is a version of which is a piece of route running. Like you got to have the quickness and the control and the deceptive nature to kind of be a good route running. He just has a little bit of suddenness to him. I got another handful of clips I'm gonna show you on that. But this is Jerry in a nutshell. Don't give him too much space or he's gonna run flat behind you. This is what I meant by suddenness, right? Like we're talking about route running, setting up routes. He doesn't set up his routes in a way that like a super nuanced route runner would, like set him up. But his suddenness helps him out when he's running these routes. Take a look at him, right? Like he'll get you in one direction and just as fast he'll be in a whole nother direction, right? He didn't catch the ball here, but we're not looking at him catching the ball here. I want y'all to focus on this defender right here. And look at how the suddenness of Jerry gets this guy reacting. Take a look at him. Jerry gives you a small little move to the inside. Your hips go all the way inside. And it has to be that way because Jerry's so fast, he's so quick, he's so sudden that if he goes to the inside, you gotta believe that. Like you just can't say, oh, he's baiting me, let me not look to the inside. Because if he goes inside and you're not there, he's gone. So you've gotta really commit to his movements, and with you committing with the extra suddenness on the back end, that's how he gets you. So with you look at how much this man turned his hips out of fear for Jerry Jeudy, just for him to quickly get back to the outside. Now the ball wasn't there, the throw could have been a little better, but we're only looking at how he's setting up this defender with his suddenness. That's the only thing that we're looking at. We're not looking at the whether Tua made a good throw here or not. But that's that. So Jeudy doesn't look like a really thick guy, and he doesn't play with a lot of power in terms of his wide receiver game. So what a lot of these corners try to do is they try to get up and jam him like that's a good idea. It's not really the best idea in the world because if you miss, that's your ass. The problem is that this cat missed. So now you dead as fried chicken because you wanna come up and jam Jerry and you didn't complete that. Because if you up on the line of scrimmage, you've got to deal with the possibility that you may have to run with him, and you're not gonna be able to run with him. If I can give credit to Jeudy real fast, just kind of how he set it up, he gave a little fake to the outside or whatnot. That's kind of what you're supposed to do, right? Don't just run the route, kind of set it up a little bit. He gave a little fake to the outside, and the DB kind of bit it. DB opened those hips up to the outside, and Jeudy quickly, with that suddenness, he quickly got back inside. And next thing you know, you're in a foot race with Jerry Jeudy shoulder to shoulder with you. And that's YouTube Illuminati is taking money away from your favorite content creators. And people often ask the best way to support the channel directly. I tell them that's subscribing to my Patreon. Just $1 a month would increase production and the frequency of uploads. Basically, that means more content for you. For less than a bag of almond M&Ms, you can support the channel, call dibs on requests for future videos, and you can have access to Patreon exclusive material like my throwback film sessions. That's patreon.com/Voch Lombardi. I appreciate the support. Doski Woski. Salute. And as far as a blocker, because I notice on a gang of these clips, he gives you good effort as a blocker, and I like that. I always pat any receiver on the back there. He's down bottom here. I pat any receiver on the back whenever they give me effort as a blocker. You know what I mean? He's gonna get downfield, and we just see him right around here, just fully engaging with his guy, right? Not just not just playing brother-in-law with him, like he's really blocking these guys. Like, it's plenty clips you can go find of Jerry Jeudy, blocking people. And like I said, you can go do your research on your own. Don't let me be the lasting impression here of Jerry Jeudy. Do I like him? Yeah, I like him. Pretty good player. I just want to see him in the regular season. I want to see how much he's improved. I want to, is he gonna work on setting up his routes a little bit more? Things like that. If you look at his game log, I mean, he only had a handful of games where he had like more than 5 catches. Like, he had 8 like versus LSU and 8 versus some other team. I don't know. But there were a lot of games where he only had like 3 catches or he had like 4 or so. I want to see Jerry with a little more in the receiving game in terms of when they throw him the ball, how they get it to him. For example, like this cat here, they're just gonna throw it to him in the back of the end zone. Well, I see some people that have Jerry Jeudy like in their top 5 or whatnot, right? So if he's going to be a top 5 receiver, I want to see him, in situations like this where they throw him the ball at any time and not just running past people, just big play guy. You know what I mean? But we'll cross that road whenever we get there. This is a quick look, man. Not a full-blown film session. Didn't really crack open too much film there. But that's why we have a whole nother year to do research on this guy. So we'll figure it out. We'll cross that road whenever we get there. But hey, till next time, y'all hold it down for the Doski, Woski, and the Peasky Weesky. Follow me on Twitter, VOCHLOMBARDI. Cop some merch and the Patreon link, the Discord link. All that stuff is in the description. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Salute.